Hi everyone, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday number 83. It's just me today, if you're watching on replay, please leave me a comment in the comment section. If you're here with me currently, please leave me a comment in the chat. So just to let y'all know, I was going to have Dee of Dee's Creative Hands Crochet, but she's not feeling well. So please send prayers her way. And yes, might have her later this week or maybe next Tuesday with me and Sabrina. Not sure yet, but it all depends on how she's feeling. So I probably won't do a very long live today, just little tiny short live. My aunt, my mom's sister is coming in, and she might be here around 2 or 3. So yeah, she's coming down from Missouri to spend time with us. And we have Lynette here. Hi, Lynette. We have Julia. And on my tablet, I have apps updating that are not supposed to update. They're not supposed to be updating on their own. I have that off. Anyway, so welcome in Wanda and Julia and Melanie. How is everybody doing? Just so y'all know, I'm looking down because I can only see about 2 or 3 comments on my phone right here. So if you see me looking down a little bit, I'm looking at my tablet. I can see about 5 to 6 compared to 2 or 3. So how is everybody, and what is everyone working on? Are y'all ready for Christmas? Aw, thank you, Wanda. Yeah, I have red and green, and then you can't really see it because it's in the shadow, but green and the red pigtails to go with my red and green antlers. Lynette says she's wonderful. Looking forward to the weekend. Wanda is working on a C2C blanket. Awesome. Now, Julia, are you doing Tunisian knit stitch? Or is it just regular knit blanket? Coffee Angels, Angel Crafts, her name is Lynette, Melanie. Just to let you know. A knit blanket. Okay. Yeah, because I was just curious because I was doing the Tunisian knit stitch blanket, and I have been working on that thing for almost 4 years. But I was using latte cakes, and the stitch count is like 200 stitches long, and it just takes me about 20 minutes to work one way and 15 to work back, and it hurts my hand by the time I get across a forward pass and a return pass. You're knitting a crazy quilt. Awesome. So how does that work? Are you knitting like squares to make it look like a quilt? The one on my video with the glitter was Tunisia. Okay. Yeah, things just kind of run together. I think I kind of remember the one you were showing. That was the Tunisian one. Well, that's pretty cool, Annette. I did that with the crochet Now something else is updating. Before I know it, I'm going to have no memory left on my tablet. Yeah, the blanket I was talking about. Last year for Christmas, I gave my grandmother a blanket, and I tried to make it granny squares and make it designed kind of like quilt blocks, certain colors, and then certain rows, they would be opposite, like placed opposite. I made it try to look like a quilt because she does quilting, so. Y'all will not believe what happened to me this morning. Me and my aunt were sitting in the garage, and one of the neighbor's cats that usually stay here, that thinks it lives here, we were sitting in the garage, and all of a sudden there's a scorpion that comes walking across the concrete, and I had seen it. My aunt hadn't. Freaked me out. Oh my God. I mean, it was moving so slow, but it's cold here in Texas right now. We're fixing to get hit with an Arctic front. I am not looking forward to that. We're supposed to get in the single digits. So, but anyway, this scorpion starts moving across the concrete, and I'm trying to hold a cat back, find something to kill it with. And it's weird because yesterday it rained, so I think it made it come out of wherever it was from the ground, hiding or something. And then they don't normally come out in cold weather. So I guess it was trying to find heat. I don't know, trying to get dry and warm. But it freaked me out. I don't like scorpions, and I don't like spiders. I have so many scraps. I decided to knit squares for a blanket. I just finished a crochet sampler afghan. Oh, that sounds cool. I wish I could quilt. It is beautiful craft. I want to make the crochet wedding quilt. I've never seen that one. I'll have to look that up. Crochet wedding quilt. I'm going to look that up after the live, so I can see what you're talking about. Yeah, right, Melanie? No way. I'm sitting there like, and I'm trying to hold a cat back. It just, yeah, I know. Scorpions are not ones that I want to see either. And the good thing is we have the ones that are called the wood bark scorpions, so they're not really, like, if they sting you, they only make you sick. They're not deadly. Not like those big black ones that you see in the desert or something, you know. We don't have those. We just have, you know, the ones that get about like that big, from pinchers to tail, you know. They're about that big, and they're brown with light brown with a dark brown stripe on their back. They live mostly around the pine trees and around piles of wood or scrap wood that you might have, or in the dirt. Now, if y'all remember that armadillo that was coming around, it digs in the dirt and it actually eats scorpions. I didn't know that. I'd rather have an armadillo digging up the yard than see a scorpion walking across the concrete. But I still don't like scorpions. No way. I don't really care. Just no. Ah, that is still too big for me. They can stay in Texas. Yeah. That's yes to armadillos then. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Mama was like, I don't want it in my yard. Well, I go kill scorpions. Well, it'll dig them up and eat beetles, scorpions, and something else. there's like 4 or 5 different types of bugs that will dig up and eat out of the ground. And armadillos are not aggressive, so I mean that's a good thing. We started seeing another skunk come around. We had one that was limping. I still see that one every so often. I think it hurt its back legs somehow. I don't know how, of course, but that one is pretty big. And it has a huge, huge fluffy tail. It's never sprayed, never, you know, I've never tried to scare it or anything to where it would spray. So I just kind of keep my distance. And ended up, I was out in the garage trying to go feed Tom because he stays on the front porch sometimes, or almost every night. And I thought he was coming up to the garage. I could hear walking on the rocks. So I peeked out and I looked, and there's 2 skunks like 2 feet away from me coming towards the garage. They were walking side by side. It was so cute, but now it was cute. But and then I saw one of them later in the garage eating the cat food. And I'm like, okay, but it was smaller. It was shorter than the one that had the hurt leg. Yeah, armadillos are kind of cute. So is anybody doing anything special for Christmas? Anybody going anywhere, or y'all having family over? We're just going to stay here, but like I said, my aunt's coming down from Missouri. Hey, Joe. Welcome in. I look like an armadillo these days. So how are you doing, Joe? When I finally get to come visit you, make sure you have like 5 armadillos in the yard so there are no scorpions around. Well, if you come in the winter, most likely there's not going to be any scorpions. Now, honestly, I think I might have disturbed it. That's why it came out. I had just messed with the broom that was in the garage. So if it was like, there's a rug there right beside the broom where the broom is. So if it was under the rug, that could have made it come out. Welcome in, Kathy. How are you? Wanda's going to be working on Christmas. Oh, no. Oh, do you mean you're working right now? Going to my dad-in-law's on Christmas Eve, going to my mom and dad's on Christmas Day. Oh, well, that's awesome. Hi, Gloria. Welcome in. How are you? You doing anything special for Christmas? Aw, thank you, Kathy. Well, Merry Christmas to you and your family also. You know what? That's close enough to $5. I'm gonna give you 2 entries for that. Aw, somebody got gifted a membership. Anita's been gifted a membership, I think. Well, that's awesome. Thank you, Joe. Okay, let me get Kathy's name down. Kathi, that gives you an extra 2 entries to my monthly giveaway. Times 2. All right. So Kathi Hacker times 2. That means 2 more tickets will go in with your name. Now, I know you've done a couple of super chats, and I think you left a comment, and also a member. So being a member, you also get an extra entry as well automatically if you're a member. So yes, I need to write Anita's name down. Scroll back up a minute. Alrighty. Anita, Queen Mama. That's sweet of you, Joe. Thank you. Let's see. Melanie said, we are just staying at home for the holiday. And then after Christmas, we are going down to where we used to live to take my nephew and youngest niece to dinner. See my bio dad too. Aw, that's nice. Well, I hope you enjoy your visit with your biological father. I work for a place that is open 24/7, holidays included. I am working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I work overnights. Oh, well, I hope you still have a very Merry Christmas, even though you'll be working. I'm good. I want to cook. Still deciding if I'm going to be at my cousin's. Ah. Hi, Tammy Twyford. Welcome in. How are you? After the new year, we are going to visit one of my dad's friends and some of our old friends in Connecticut. So excited. Oh, so you're going to get to go take a small trip, huh? Hi, Brenda. Welcome in. How are you, Brenda? And Melanie. I forgot to write member next to. Okay, so there's Anita's, which says member next to it, and then Melanie T's super chat. Is Anita here? Or did YouTube just pick somebody? We're just gonna hang. It just jumped on me. Lynette's just gonna hang around the house. So y'all are gonna have Christmas at the home. I'm doing well. Just finished my snowman. Aw. And just a reminder to everybody, there's not gonna be a Yarny Talk Thursday this week, but if y'all still want to post pictures for Yarny Cat Spotlight, I'll save them, and then I'll save them for next week's. And then also, instead of me going live this Friday, because I know 2 people are usually live around the time that I do my live. Dee's going to be live on Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time because Saturday is Christmas Eve. So I've moved my Friday night live on Thursday at 5 p.m. So YouTube usually just picks. Okay, even if they're not in the chat. Okay, that's what I figured. So yeah, and I figured since I'm gonna have my Friday night live FNL on Thursday. I'm just going to skip this week's Yarny Talk Thursday and then just do it next week. So I won't bombard y'all with videos, but I will be doing a video tomorrow. I got some very sweet happy mail from Christy of Yarnbarf, and I got something from Joe, and I just got 2 cards today in the mail. So I wanted to share that with y'all. So I'm going to be doing a happy mail video tomorrow. But just say thank you, Joe, for the seeds. Hi, Melanie's Creative Corner. Welcome in. How are you doing? You going to be doing anything special for Christmas? Does catnip get very big when you grow it? I've never grown it before. I was thinking about growing it indoors. Doing better. Going to my son's for Christmas. Awesome. Well, be safe traveling. Welcome in, Joanne. How are you? And are you going to be doing anything special for Christmas? You're very welcome. Oh, you never grew it inside. Okay. Well, I was thinking of trying to grow it inside over the winter. And then because I don't know if it does well in the winter, I got to research it. But I was also thinking then the cats won't mess with it. Because if I grow it outside, I think Oreo would tear the plant up. She likes catnip. Tom seems to like it too. Aw, thank you, Wanda. I actually have another one that she was my redraw winner for my November giveaway, and then she ended up giving it back to the original winner when they contacted me. And so I gave her a crochet hook instead, and she said that was fine because she was going to give the winnings back to the original winner, and she chose 3 colors: gray, black, and yellow. And this is the one I recently made her, and I'm probably going to be shipping it out sometime this week. So this is her newest hook. I don't think I've sent her a picture of it yet. I'm surprised she hasn't seen it yet. I showed it on Connie's live, and then I showed it on I showed it now. So yeah, I know she does, Melanie. She bought one, and then no, she's bought 2 from me, and then she won that one. Cooking lasagna for 20 people. Ooh. I love lasagna or spaghetti. Those are my 2 favorite things. Oreo and Tom will roll around in it. Yep, they will. I actually had Melanie. I actually had somebody buy a whole set from me a couple of months ago. Yeah, it was. I had to make like over a span of 3 weeks. I made like 4 or 5 at a time. I am still selling crochet hooks if anybody is interested. They for the US with your name engraved are $24. $4.50, and that's including the shipping. Now, if you don't want your name on it and you just want a regular crochet hook without the name, it's $22.50 including shipping. So just send me an email if you're interested. So, because I won't be selling them, I'll probably end at the end of January selling them for sure. I've almost got all my medical bills that I need to pay paid, so I'm kind of excited about that. And once I get my medical bills paid, no more selling them. They'll just be strictly for giveaways or my monthly giveaways. Somebody dumped a bucket of snow on what's a Cowashan? Aw, well, I will definitely go and check it out, Brenda. I know it's going to be cute. You're great at amigurumi. Oh, Duncan. Well, who's Duncan? Oh, Duncan Valley. Okay. You're welcome, Brenda. I will eventually get that goat pattern written up. Still haven't done it. Well, hello, Michelle Crochets in Kansas. How are you? I'm doing good. For those that are just coming in, Dee was not feeling very well, so she had to cancel. But I want y'all to please send prayers out for her. That is the Duncan Valley here on Vancouver Island. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, Michelle. That's not my place to say what she's going through, but I know it's pretty rough. But kind of worried about her. But hopefully she'll get better soon. Hi, Lisa the Grammy. How are you? Hi, Kaylina. How are you doing? So for those that just came in, do y'all have any special plans for Christmas? Lisa the Grammy. Fine. No migraine today. Just crochet. Yay! I'm glad you don't have a migraine today. That's wonderful news. I know you sometimes have them really bad, so oh, you're gonna go to a Christmas party, Kaylina? My daughter is coming here. Well, that's great. I'm glad you'll get to see your daughter, Michelle. Does she live far away or in the same town? Just make a good meal for Christmas dinner. Do you know what you're gonna cook? I have no idea what Momo's cooking. She lives in another state. Well, I'm glad you'll get to see her. And I wish her safe travels on her way to you. We are hosting the family Christmas party and Christmas Day. A wonderful 2 days of family and fun. Oh, that sounds awesome, Kaylina. Well, I hope you enjoy the party and spending time with your family. A ham and stuff. Yeah, I have no idea what Momo's making yet. We are making prime rib, mashed potatoes, and a veggie. Ooh, prime rib. Sounds good. Well, I'm going to show y'all, in case y'all don't know or haven't seen the last few lives, this is what I have added into the giveaway recently. Now, there are 3 bags now instead of just 2. This bag has a whole bunch of different kind of stuff in it. It has a loofah that I crocheted, 2 doilies. It has some foam nutcracker stickers, 2 packages of those, a yarn nut tote bag, a Christmas stamp that has Santa and a snowman, and then this little bitty basket here. It has a stocking with some candy, a wooden tree ornament that says Noel, and in this box here is a hot plate. It's metal. It has a fleur-de-lis on it. Let me see if I can get it out of here. It's upside down. No, it's this way. And you can set your hot pots or on it. And my grandmother was going to put that in our stack that we have for the garage sale. And I said, somebody might like that. But it comes from a casino that we usually go to, Kashada. So I thought that was kind of cool. Somebody might be able to use that. And then the other bag has a cup set for my hot tea drinkers or coffee drinkers. Never been used, still in the box. 2 cups, 2 coasters, 2 spoons. It has 2 packages of cocoa, 2 packages of tea. It has some little notebooks there. And on this side, it has some stitch markers and a crochet hook, 2 little balls of yarn, and the big bag. Oh, it has all this different kind of stuff in it. It has pins. It also has a Christmas pin here, a set of pins in a package. It has, hi Dee, are you feeling any better? I've been asking for prayers for you, my friend. Some ornaments you can paint. I was about to say paste. A lizard keychain that I made. Then it has some buttons. It has, where is it? Oh, it was by the buttons. A apple scented candle right here, apple cinnamon. It has some Junior Mints Peppermint Crunch and some candy canes. I can't do this on this phone. I can't see in there. And then it has a whole bunch of different type of yarn that is some of it sparkly. Like these two right here are the Department 71 Holiday Lights. And then there's two up at the top that are in this corner. No, wrong. This corner over here, they're Department 71 Sparkle and Shine, and all different kind of stuff. So, and I even made some pom-poms and put them in there. So that is everything that I had added in since the video has been made. So let's see. This is for my monthly December giveaway. You go and comment under the video, use the keyword, and you get an entry that way. Any members get an automatic entry. And then if you do a super chat, super sticker, or a super thanks under any video, you get extra entries that way. Now for December, if you do $2.50 and under, get you 1 entry. $5 gets you 2 entries. $10 gets you 4 entries. 20 gets you 8. Now that's just kind of like my way of giving extra. So like I'll write the little tickets out, and as you can see, like here I have green check marks on these names, and then down here I don't. So I'll go and write tickets out. Last week I posted a picture on my community tab after the live, and I wrote out all the tickets for that live because I had 11 new members, and like, yeah, I don't even know how many super chats that day. So I wanted to, let's see. Those hot plates are great to have. Oh, you're very welcome for the prayers, Dee. I did not say what's wrong because I said, you know, it's not my place, but just y'all pray for. I'm doing sparkly yarn on the Many Colors of Love blanket right now and was thinking of you, Dee. Aw. Oh, thank you, Wanda. All right, I'm gonna have to start a new page. That gets you 2 entries. Make sure you go and comment on the video if you hadn't yet. It's called November's Winner / December's Giveaway. You'll get another entry that way too. Merry Christmas. Wishing you a very happy and prosperous new year. Merry Christmas to you also, Wanda. I can't even read it over the. Let me see if I can find a different comment with your name. There it is. HARD. ESTY times 2. All right, Wanda, there's your entry. I love that you put so much other stuff in there, not just yarn. Oh, and crochet stuff. Well, I want it to kind of be a mix of stuff, you know. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Have to go. Hugs and love to all. Bye, Joe. Have a wonderful day. And if I don't see you, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Ah, darn thing. Yeah. Um, Dee, just promise me if you start feeling kind of funny, please go to the doctor. Because that's, you don't know what's going on inside you. And please take it easy. I'm on Top Chat. How did that happen? I had it on live chat earlier. Well, that's just weird. Think about all the comments I've been missing. I didn't even realize I was on Top Chat. Man, that's... if I missed anybody's comments, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that my device was on Top Chat. Oh, it's fine, Kaylina. Dee, you are fine. You can take over the chat if you want to. You don't feel good. I ain't gonna hold it against you. Thank you, Melanie's Creative Corner. Yeah, they're red and green, and then in my hair there's a green hair tie and a red on this side, and then red and then green down here, so they match. I know it does, Dee. I have to go take my granddaughter to work. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye, Brenda. Thanks for stopping in, and be safe. Yeah, I try to lighten up the, not lighten up, make it more cheery and festive. Like this scarf is Christmas, and I have my little, one of my many little snow globes, and it's a little elf in this one. And then Pinkski's got her Santa hat on, and I have a little nutcracker over here, and I was going to plug in this tree topper, but it's too bright, so yeah, I just was like, well, nope. I have one snow globe. I love snow globes, and I have one that it's plays music. I can't remember what it plays now. Maybe We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Hi, Sayola. Welcome in. How are you? I used to have this really cool, I love dragons. And I used to have this really cool dragon type snow globe, and it would light up and play music. And then the dragon broke and something happened to the water in it. I think a seal broke or something, and the water stuff came out. I'm like, oh. So I got rid of it. Just came home from my mom's doctor's appointment. Dee says, I love snow globes. My oldest daughter collects them, so I visit hers. I would join all of you. I just don't have the means. Please know I would if I could. Oh, it's okay, Melanie. We understand. My daughter collects snow globes too. They are beauties. I have a few that are like Halloween, like one with the little ghost or one with the black cat. But most of the ones I have are Christmas themed. And I had to make Pinksky another Santa hat. I was like, where is her hat? I found her witch's hat for Halloween and her cape and her little broom I made her, but I have no idea what I did with her Santa hat. So I had to go and make her another one. I was like, well, oh well. But hit my own antlers. She probably lent it to a friend. Probably. Aw, thank you, Lynette. Thank you, Sayola. Yeah, I designed it last year, and I was like, I need to make her a Christmas hat. So I sat down and tried to figure out, because the way the ears are for Pinksky, I had to make it to where it would fit on top over her ears. Wow, 49 minutes already. My mom's sister will be here. So my aunt is going to be here about 2 or 3. I'm finishing up Mark's Santa beard. Wait until you see the suit I made him. I know you were talking about it the other day. How's the family? They're doing pretty good. My aunt, that is my grandmother's sister, so my great aunt, is doing really well. She's actually going to move in with us, and she's the one that had the stroke. She's doing really well. She's getting a physical therapist to come once a week and help her. And she's got to have some sort of procedure done on January 3rd. And let's see, then my mom's doing good, and my brother and my grandmother's doing a lot better now that the house is all back together. And I'm doing good, so. I just last night, oh my gosh, let me get a drink first. Last night, actually, let me back up. The night before, so Sunday night, Tom showed up one time and stayed for a very short period of time. He ate and then he left, and he never came back. and I was so worried that something happened. But last night he finally showed up almost at midnight, and he was loving on me, meowing at me. He ate a bowl of food almost instantly. Well, it was not a bowl of food, it was like half a cup. And then I'm going to refill his food, and he bites me and then loves on my leg. I don't understand it, but it was harder than a normal, love bite. But he had bit me like on my hand right here, like this. And it didn't break the skin, but then later on, he bit my wrist and it left a mark. I don't understand him. He bites me really, really hard and then loves on me. So I'm just thinking it might be a love bite. Marking you as his could be. Could be. I didn't think about that. You know how some cats are like they love on you, but they bite you real soft. But I just don't think he understands how hard he's biting, because I mean it hurt. This one on my wrist made me cry. I mean, I didn't get mad at him because he instantly came back and started loving on me. So I mean, I just don't understand him. Love bite hurts. Yep. Me too, Lisa. Well, he's a fixed cat. That's the thing. I don't he's fixed, or showing you who's boss. Could be. That could be too. Talking about a person. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Tom is my cat. I've had him for years, but see what happened was back in April, he disappeared for like 3 weeks, was nowhere to be found. And then all of a sudden I started seeing him pop up every so often, like out back behind our house in the woods, or he'd come up at night every so often and eat. And then now, like 5 months after, I worked my way up to being able to pet him again. What I think happened was he had some kind of head injury, because he couldn't, he kind of knew where he lived. He knew to come here, but he didn't know me at first. I had, if I got 10 feet away from him, I mean, if I got within 10 feet of him, he would run. And I had had him almost 4 years, and he was never like that. And it just, I think he had some kind of head trauma, and his memory got messed up. Because he was never rough, never bit me hard. If he did, it was real light love bite. And it just, you know, I don't understand, you know. It looks like the emoji is doing like this, like peeking through your finger. He's only 4. I've had him since he was a kitten. Well, he was about maybe 6 to 8 weeks when I found him, and I fed him for 2 weeks, and then he followed me home because he was living in the neighbor's ditch, like culvert, and he followed me home after 2 weeks of feeding him, and then a week later I started being able to pet him, and he just became a lap cat after that. And he's been skittish of other people, but never me. So that's why I think he had head trauma. Yes, and I am very patient. I love Tom more than I can even bear. He's my little buddy. He was always following me around. And when he disappeared, it broke my heart. And then I started seeing him back there, and I'm like, oh my God, he's alive. Because I called for him several times a day, yelled his name as loud as I could. Bye, Lynette. Have a wonderful day, and Merry Christmas to you. And so it took me 5.5 months before I could start petting him again. And I was very patient. I tried never to scare him. I always tried to walk up real slow, you know, tiptoe. That's the only thing I can think of, Syola, because he didn't know me. He did not recognize me. I used to could put some treats on the ground and do like this, and he would know that they were there. He didn't even know that. Another thing he did last night, it was so sweet. I used to could hold my hand up like this, and he'd jump and stand on his back feet and love like that on my hand. He did that last night. It was so sweet. He hasn't done that since before he disappeared in April. It was awesome. He was just, it's like he's almost a different cat now, you know, but I can start to kind of see the older Tom shine through. He's still kind of skittish at times, but he's my buddy. Not now, but before I could have put him in a cage and take him to the vet, and but not now. I can't even pick him up. I can pet him. I can touch his sides. I can touch his tail. I can touch the top of his head now. I can almost touch the sides of his cheeks as long as I'm coming from behind, not in front. He still don't like me to come at his face like this. He might swat at me that way, but if I come from the back and love on him like this, he's okay with it. He still won't let me touch his neck right here, like do like this or scratch under his chin. But you know, when he jumped up and loved on my hand with his head last night, that I almost cried. It was just so sweet. Tearing up thinking about it. I think yeah, I think he knows he's safe with me now, Syola, but he won't stay during the day. That's the thing. I don't think he feels safe enough to stay during the day, but he comes and stays on the front porch at night. I'm just kind of worried about the cold front that's gonna come through. We're supposed to get down to single digits, and I just hope he has somewhere he can go, you know, and hold up, because I have no idea where he goes during the day at all. I know there's a shed back in there, and then there's a whole thick woods. I've gotten 3 or 4 ticks off him, which I was afraid that he wouldn't let me get them off of him, but he did. He didn't freak or anything, so. Can you put a tote outside for him with the blanket? I fixed up a box for him. What I had read, like a cardboard box with some a real thick trash bag around the outside, and then you tape down all the seams possible. You put straw and some kind of insulation, not insulation, something to put on top of the hay. And it will keep in the heat when he goes inside, but he's kind of not wanting to go in it. And I made the hole a little bigger, but I'm going to get him a heat lamp and clamp it on a chair on the front porch, pointing at where he lays. So hopefully that will kind of heat up the box a little bit, but not make it too hot. Yeah, I do have a small blanket I plan to put in there. And then I have a huge towel I was gonna put on top of the trash bag. And I also weighted down the box with 2 bricks and then tied the bricks onto the box, because I did see where you need to weight down the box so it don't blow around if you have strong winds. So I don't want him freezing, and I'm just so worried. I'm really worried about him. I mean, Oreo and this neighbor's cat that stays here all the time, you know, they have each other to curl up with in the garage, and they have a place to lay, and I have a towel, 2 towels actually, they're really thick, that I put over them when they're laying side by side. And Oreo loves to be covered up. I think that's so funny. It is concerning that he is outside in the cold. Yes, it is. You have done everything you can, Crystal. He knows where he is safe, and that is why he keeps coming back. Aw. Yeah, but I like, if he won't come and get in that box, I'll move it into the garage or something. You can lead, what is that saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know, I can give Tom a place to get warm, but if he won't go inside, that's, I can't make him. I mean, he's partially feral, so I can't really put him in there, you know. He would probably tear me up. Oh. He was laying in it before I closed in the box. I think he feels a little scared, you know, because of he can't see completely out in any direction. And I made the hole probably like that, like that. So he has plenty of room to get in there. Hi, Thryss. How are you? Hey, Thryss, do you, before you go to lurk, do you want to see your new hook? I was showing it earlier. Aw, I love you too. Been a member for 1 month. How awesome is that? Hi, Ray's Yarn Addiction. How are you? Yes, yes, please. Okay, I was showing it earlier. Somebody had commented about the hooks that you showed on the video of mine. Here's the one I'm going to be sending you in the next few days. And it's still hanging on the little thing I put them on when I glaze it. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Sayola. Thank you, Dee. I didn't even know you were still here, Dee. Thank you, Ray. Now you need to get one in bright green, gray, and black, and then orange, gray, and black. I need a purple one with gray and black, and pink one with gray and black too. Aw. Ray's been a member 4 months. Awesome. Hope you have an awesome Christmas. Well, I hope you do too, Ray. Let's see. I've been live for an hour and 6 minutes. I'll go a few more minutes and then I'm going to wrap it up. Aw, I'm glad you loved them, Thryss. Yeah, I showed your hook on Connie's live on Saturday. You go to where you do the super chats, D, and it should say member milestone, I think. Yeah. And I still am selling hooks, probably through the end of January. And then I'm going to stop. So. Member for 2 months. Awesome. Yay, I figured it out. My techie BYF. Aw. And only reason I know that is because I did that on Joe's live. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known how to do it. But I'm glad I was able to help you figure that out. She has, Melanie. She has come so far. And some things I've only needed to show her how to do once, and she remembered it. I'm very proud of Dee. My grandmother, I'll tell her how to do something 3 or 4 times and before she catches on. But she's not tech savvy at all. So yeah. My aunt might be here in about an hour. Kind of excited to see her. It's been, I think, she didn't come during the spring this year, so yeah, it was last year at Thanksgiving. My Aunt Pam was here. Ray's working on some Addy hats, cranking them out. Dee's a quick learner. I have had to teach my folks how to use a smartphone from 1,000 miles away in test impatience. Yep, I can understand that. Mark and his brother went to pick up my mom's hospital bed. Ah, so you are getting closer and closer to her coming. Does she officially move in Thursday? Hi, Angela. How are you doing? Oh, goodness, I got the hiccups now. Yeah, I bet you do, Dee. Yes, it is, Sayola. Practicing makes perfect. And even then, knitting, you still sometimes mess up. The other day, actually, I think it was last week, I had noticed on one of the new shawl that I'm designing. All right, Dee, I'll check in on you later. I hope you get some good rest. I had noticed a mistake, and I didn't want to rip out like 3 rows to fix it. So I just kind of fudged and added a stitch, and it worked out just fine. But I was like 1 stitch short, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not working up. What's wrong? So I went back, and I noticed there was a yarn over I had missed. Melanie has to go for a video doctor appointment now. I loved being here. Have a great day, everyone. All right, well, since a couple of people are leaving, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up too. And yeah, so my other aunt should be here pretty soon. And I know my grandmother's went to the store, and so we'll have groceries we have to put up. But I'll be live on Thursday evening at 5 p.m. instead of Friday. So yeah. All right, everyone. Y'all have a wonderful day. Take care. And okay, I'll be looking for it, Thryss. Y'all have a wonderful day. Take care. Stay safe. And I will see y'all later. Bye for now.